10 dark psychology tricks everyone should know, but few talk about. In the world of human behavior, there lies a shadowy side not often discussed in everyday conversations. This is the realm of dark psychology, the study of how people manipulate, control, and influence others through deceptive, exploitative, or covert means. While dark psychology is frequently associated with sociopaths and master manipulators, its tools and techniques are surprisingly common. Understanding these tricks can help you protect yourself and recognize when someone is trying to influence you without your awareness. Here are 10 dark psychology tricks everyone should know, but few talk about. 1. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a powerful manipulation tactic where the manipulator makes the victim question their reality, memory, or perceptions. Over time, the victim starts doubting their sanity. Phrases like "that never happened," "you're overreacting," or "you're imagining things" are commonly used. Gaslighting is often used in toxic relationships and workplace settings. Its power lies in its subtlety. Once a person loses trust in their judgment, they become easier to control. Recognizing this pattern early is crucial to maintaining your mental clarity and independence. 2. Love bombing. This technique involves overwhelming someone with excessive affection, flattery, attention, or gifts to gain control over them emotionally. It's often the first step in manipulative relationships. Once the target is emotionally invested, the manipulator begins to withdraw affection, creating confusion and dependency. Love bombing feels like a whirlwind romance at first, but the sudden shift in behavior is what traps victims. This is a classic move by narcissists to keep people hooked. 3. The foot in the door technique. This psychological trick involves making a small request first, something that seems reasonable. Once the person agrees, a larger, more demanding request follows. Because they said yes the first time, people are more likely to comply with the second, bigger request. It's often used in sales or by con artists. For example, a scammer may first ask for a small donation, then gradually push for more significant amounts. It's about slowly eroding resistance without triggering the alarm. 4. Mirroring. Mirroring is when someone subtly copies your gestures, speech patterns, and emotional expressions to build rapport. It creates a false sense of connection or trust. When someone seems just like you, your guard goes down, and you're more likely to open up or comply with their requests. Used with good intentions, mirroring can help build empathy, but in dark psychology, it's a strategic tool to lower defenses and manipulate. 5. The scarcity principle. This trick plays on our fear of missing out. When something seems limited, whether it's time, resources, or attention, we value it more. Manipulators use this to pressure people into decisions without giving them time to think critically. From fake limited-time offers to a person pretending they'll walk away if you don't act now, the scarcity principle creates urgency and irrational decisions. 6. Negging. Negging is a form of low-grade insult wrapped in a compliment, designed to lower someone's self-esteem while making the manipulator seem superior. It's often used in dating or social manipulation, where someone says something like, "You're pretty for someone who doesn't try too hard." The goal is to make the target seek validation from the very person who insulted them. It's a deceptive tactic that plays on insecurities and emotional dependence. 7. Projection. Projection involves attributing one's unacceptable thoughts or behaviors to someone else. A manipulator may accuse you of being selfish, dishonest, or manipulative, traits they embody. This confuses the victim and puts them on the defensive. It's a clever form of psychological reversal. Instead of facing consequences, the manipulator turns the blame outward, making the victim feel guilty for things they didn't do. 8. The guilt trip. Guilt is a powerful emotional tool. Manipulators often use guilt trips to control others' behavior, making them feel responsible for the manipulator's emotions or misfortunes. Statements like, "After everything I've done for you," or "I guess I just don't matter to you," are designed to induce guilt and compel compliance. Guilt tripping works because it taps into our natural desire to avoid conflict and be seen as kind or loyal. 9. Reframing, or distortion of truth. In dark psychology, Reframing is the act of twisting the facts or narrative to serve the manipulator's agenda. It's not about lying outright, but bending reality just enough to confuse and persuade. For example, someone might minimize their hurtful actions by saying, "I did that because I love you," shifting the perception from harm to care. This creates internal conflict in the victim, making them question their emotional responses. 10. Silent treatment. While it may seem passive, the silent treatment is an active form of emotional manipulation. It involves deliberately ignoring or withdrawing communication to punish, control, or destabilize someone. The silence leaves the victim confused and anxious, often driving them to apologize or submit just to end the discomfort. It's a form of psychological warfare that's cruel in its subtlety. Why understanding these tricks matters. These dark psychology tactics are not just abstract concepts used by villains in movies. They are real-world strategies that people use, often without even realizing the psychological mechanics behind them. You may have encountered some of them in toxic relationships, at work, or even among friends and family. Understanding these tactics doesn't mean you should use them. The true value lies in being aware of them, so you can spot when someone is trying to manipulate you and respond appropriately. Awareness is your first line of defense. How to protect yourself. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Set boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no or walk away from toxic interactions. Educate yourself. The more you know about psychological manipulation, the better equipped you are to resist it. Seek support. If you're unsure about someone's behavior, talk to a friend, counselor, or therapist. Stay grounded. Journaling and mindfulness can help you stay connected to your thoughts and emotions. Dark psychology isn't inherently evil. It's a study of influence and manipulation. Like any tool, its ethical implications depend on how it's used. But because these tactics often fly under the radar, they can wreak havoc before you're even aware you've been targeted. By learning about gaslighting, love bombing, mirroring, and the other techniques listed here, you arm yourself with the knowledge to recognize manipulation and protect your mental and emotional well-being. Stay alert, stay informed, and most importantly, stay in control of your mind. Let me know in the comments section below. What do you think of our video? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.